Hello and welcome to your Empowered Astrology Forecast with yours truly, Sarah McCallum, the Cosmic Finder. And I am here to report on the week of January the 23rd, 2023. All right, so we are in the mix of Aquarius season. I hope you're all enjoying the eccentric, unique, innovative energy that this fixed air sign brings to the collective. So we are also within a waxing moon phase. We celebrated the Lunar New Year, a new moon, at the end of this past weekend. And so now the moon is beginning to wax or grow in light. So with that being said, you may feel a little bit more extroverted. You may be able to tap into a little bit more physical exercise, or you may just be feeling a little bit more energetic than you were during the waning moon, especially close to the new moon. During that balsamic or darker moon phase, we tend to feel quite tired. So I want to talk about a few different exciting planetary examples of some forward movement this week in regards to both Venus moving into Pisces, as well as Mercury creating a square with Chiron, the wounded healer asteroid. So let's first look at Venus. So Venus is the planet that governs both Libra as well as Taurus. This is the planet that really is indicative of the way in which we enjoy to tap into our loving nature, what it is that we find beautiful aesthetically, what it is that feels sensually pleasing. It's like our love language in a sense. And when it moves into the mutable water sign of Pisces, it feels extremely intuitive, ethereal, boundless. It's very happy in Pisces. So we may be feeling a little bit more sensual. We may be feeling a little bit more loving. And this is going to happen on January 26th of this week. So again, look out for that shift. Anticipate that shift with some excitement because it will likely be encouraging us all to feel more compassionate. Now, Mercury creating a square with Chiron is a little bit of a different energy. So we've got Mercury, the planet that governs how we bring our thoughts into form, how we communicate, the way in which we think, our mental processes, the planet that governs both Gemini as well as Virgo. Moving into the asteroid that really encourages us to take that deep dive into the healing process. So with that square, right? And I spoke about squares previously as opportunities for growth, and I liken them to tension for change. So while this may feel challenging, it's also going to open the door for a huge boost in your evolution. So that may look like writing or journaling being a really important activity to help with the healing process. Maybe you're singing, perhaps you're channeling, you could be writing poetry, but in whatever way you like to tap into your mental process, in whatever way helps you feel at ease in terms of communicating and releasing those thoughts out into the world, I highly suggest that you tap into that as Mercury squares with Chiron, because it's likely going to be very cathartic. It's going to help you to heal. And that square is going to occur on January 24th. And then lastly, we're going to experience the sun, the luminary that governs Leo, creating a trine with Mars. Mars, the planet that governs Aries and once did govern Scorpio. So very much this this ease and this beautiful relationship between the two. And this may feel like we're very creative. We may feel like we're able to manifest all that we desire. We may feel that we're really able to grab life by the horns, to direct ourselves towards whatever it is that we truly want out of life. We may feel very confident in these types of endeavors. So take advantage of that opportunity. And this is going to occur on January the 29th, so at the end of this week. All right, so throughout the course of this week, we're going to experience the moon shifting from Pisces into Aries, into Taurus, and then lastly into Gemini. So I wanted to share some tangible tools today that could be helpful when you are focused on tuning into the moon's sign and working with that energy. So while the moon's in Pisces, we may feel highly intuitive, yes, sensitive as well, but I like to really tap into that ability to be a clear channel for whatever downloads are meant to come through us. And I love working with the gemstone amethyst for this type of work. So if you own a piece of amethyst, perhaps at the beginning of the week when the moon's in Pisces, you could work with this stone, hold it in your hands while you're meditating, ask it to be your guide for the day, and see what comes through. When the moon shifts into Aries, a fire sign, I really love suggesting fire gazing for those of us who are wanting to cultivate our own inner fire or just to tap into any fire sign energy. So go ahead and light a candle while the moon's in Aries, stare into the flame, feel the energy of fire in your body, and really meditate on the power of fire and all that it does to help nourish and inspire and bring warmth to you in your life. All right. Now, when the moon moves into Taurus, very sensual sign, I highly suggest working with essential oils. Perhaps you can put a few drops in your hands, rub your hands together, and just breathe in the beautiful aroma. And this can be a great way to tap into your ritual process as well. Like perhaps as you walk up to your altar or as you tap into whatever ritual is present for you that day, you could incorporate some aroma into that experience and just help to tie in that sensual side, that embodied presence into your ritual. And then lastly, when the moon moves into Gemini, and especially with this Mercury squaring Chiron action, I suggest you grab your journal and go ahead and write down whatever is coming through you, because not only will it feel very healing, you may also uncover some really beautiful insights that you're going to want to use in the future as content, maybe for your newsletter, who knows. But grab that journal and enjoy just dumping whatever it is that is in your brain. All right. I wish you all a wonderful week. Happy Aquarius season. I hope you're enjoying this shift in energy. And I will be on next week to chat with you. Take care.